Hello and welcome to another episode of House and Home. We're in the month of August and before you know it, it'll be Christmas. And because we're into the second half of the year, this part of the year is no doubt going to be quite busy with all the cultural festivals that will be taking place. Huge sporting events that fall into this part of the calendar year and fundraisers in support of special events such as Operation Open Heart and the Port Moresby Cancer Society's Daffodil Day, just to name a couple. Also noting that next month, PNG celebrates its independence. But kicking off the show this evening, we have Origin Energy is back with the guest talk. Chef Teresa cooks up another invention on the GFI Flame segment. And lastly, Bill gives us great ideas on remodeling a child or children's bedroom on the Brown Bell segment.
Good evening viewers, I'm Chong and thank you for joining us on another episode of Origin Guest Talk. In this segment we will be giving you an overview of a typical and safe domestic gas connection and materials used to run a gas line. I will also emphasize on maintaining standards on regulators and the different sizes of cylinders you use. Here in front of Moses there is a 4.5 kg gas cylinder, a 2-burner cast iron stove, a 1.2 meter hose and regulator already attached to the hose, and some soapy water. To safely connect, first of all, you will remove the protective plug from the cylinder and then get the regulator and attach it to the cylinder. Before you do that, you will need to ensure that the regulator has an O-ring around the nozzle. Then you may insert to the cylinder. And to tighten, turn anti-clockwise. After connecting the regulator to the cylinder, turn on the gas supply by turning the valve anti-clockwise. By now, you should have gas flowing through your hose and regulator. In order to detect leaks, you will now need to check all connections for any gas leaks by using the soapy water method. If a leak exists, it will be seen as a cluster of small bubbles, as shown here on the screen. Turn off the gas valve, disconnect the regulator, phone an Origin expert on 180-2468 for more assistance or advice. Now to safely disconnect. Ensure that your cylinder valve is turned off. Now turn clockwise to disconnect your regulator from the cylinder. And always make sure that the O-ring is still intact on your regulator. Remember to keep cylinders upright and away from any source of heat. Thank you viewers for your time. Be sure to join me on a continuation on maintaining a safe gas connection in your home. Good evening.
After the break, Chef Teresa is in the kitchen for the GFI Baking with Flame segment.
Good evening viewers and welcome back to another GFI Flame Flour Baking segment. Well viewers, our recipe for tonight is vanilla cheesecake. And here we have other ingredients for tonight's recipe. Firstly, we have 2 by 1/4 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1/4 teaspoon baking powder, 1 whole egg, 4 tablespoons custard sugar, 2 tablespoons Meadow fresh milk, 125 grams custard sugar, 125 gram butter, 250 grams plain flour, and 2 whole eggs, and we have the 500 grams cream cheese. Firstly, we'll separate the base for the cheesecake. Alright, first thing we'll do, we'll be mixing up the base for the cheesecake. We have the 250 grams of plain flour, 125 grams butter, 125 gram custard sugar, 1/4 teaspoon baking powder. We have the whole egg here, but before we mix in the whole egg, let's mix the first ingredients first. As usual, before you do your baking or mixing ingredients, make sure you wash your hands in a clean water with soap. Then you can do your baking or other cooking. Alright, now let's mix up the first ingredients first. mix all the ingredients properly before we let in the whole egg. Mix it until a nice smooth dough. Okay, now let's add in the whole egg. Mix them up again. Alright, you see in the extra plain flour, just sprinkle up. Make sure it doesn't go too dry or too wet, but to the consistency. So make sure you have, if it's really wet or too soft, you can always add flour. Keep mixing until it becomes nice smooth dough. I've already set the tray for this. I've oiled the tin and with the grease paper. If you don't have a grease paper, you can just oil the tin and then you can bake your cookies. Now these are cookies, so you can use them for cheesecake base. But for now, this is for the cheesecake base. You can just portion them up like this. Make sure dust in your hands with the flour, extra flour. Okay, just like that. Alright viewers, our cooking time or baking time for the cookies or the base for the cheesecake is 180 degrees Celsius and it will cook for 5 to 7 minutes. Alright viewers, this is our finished product for tonight. Shortbread biscuits for the cheesecake base. Alright, now we're gonna crush the cookies. Crush them up again, like this. I'm sure most of you like cheesecake, so this will be your chance to write down the notes so you can do them anytime at your home with families. Alright viewers, just crush them up like this slowly, and then you will add in the butter and the whole egg. Make sure you crush them up nicely like this. Okay, now let's add in the butter. $100 grams of butter. Mix that all up again. Alright, now let's add in the 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Then we'll add in the whole egg. Mix them up again. If you see that the mixture is too watery, you can always add in more biscuits. Now I've already set the tin for this cake. A little bit of oil, and we'll add in the crust or the base for the cheesecake. Just level them up, spread them evenly on the base, cover the base properly before we add in the mix or the fillings. Make sure you press them lightly onto the base like this so that it does not rise up when you put the fillings inside. So when you put the base, you make sure you flatten it up properly like this. Press it down and then we'll add in the fillings. Alright, now let's leave it at the side. And we'll continue with the fillings. Alright viewers, now let's mix up the fillings. Firstly, we add in the cream cheese, custard sugar. Now let's whisk or mix the custard sugar and cream cheese first. Alright, now let's add in the 2 whole eggs. Vanilla extract. And a meadow fresh milk. Alright, let's mix them up again and make sure it comes Make sure all the ingredients are mixed properly into a nice smooth paste or creamy looking texture, and then we'll bake it in the oven. But firstly, make sure your ingredients are combined nicely. Then we'll add them into the cake tin. Alright, now it's ready to be baked. We can put it in the cake tin now. Spread it evenly like this. Okay, just level the top like this. Then we will bake it in the oven. Well viewers, our baking time for the cheesecake is 180 degrees Celsius, 20 to 25 minutes. Well viewers, this is our finished product for tonight, vanilla cheesecake. Okay, I'll just cut the slice or just cut them out, and then we'll see the inside part of the cake. So you can see the cheesecake on the top and the base nicely leveled. So there you have it. I have used plain flour. Well viewers, you can see we have the nice layered cheese and the base on the below like this. I have used plain flour to do the base, so you can buy them at your nearest shopping center in PNG. Well viewers, thank you for watching this program tonight, and hope to see you again same time next week on House and Home, only on your #1 station, MTV.
Good bla kai kai, good bla life.
Get up and go with vitamin and rich plain flour.
Up next, ideas on remodeling your child's bedroom, so stay with us.
Hey, hey, Mr. B.
Good evening and welcome back to Brian Bell's segment on House and Home. I'm Bill Neal. If you cast your mind back a few episodes, you might remember that I was talking about bedroom makeovers. In that episode, I stressed the importance of keeping to a theme, personalizing your room to suit your needs and your unique style. Now Brian Bell has children's furniture that does just that. In tonight's episode, I will showcase children's furniture and I'll touch on a few different features. And for the mums and dads and everybody else out there, I'll tell you a little bit about other popular furniture sets. The first set off the rank is the school bus. Appropriately named the school bus for obvious reasons, this smartly designed piece of furniture has everything that you need built into it. It's designed to save space in your child's room because all the individual items, such as your desk, wardrobe and closets, are all inbuilt. The coolest school bus you've ever been on has a ladder for easy access, a pull-out desk with 2 compartments that act like drawers, 3 spacious-sized drawers for all your clothes and a wardrobe, plus 1 super spacious drawer in case you have toys or more clothes to store away. With its smart design features, the school bus can add space to your room, or indeed fit more people into one room. With it being so well equipped, you could have a son and a daughter share a room with more than enough space for their respective belongings. The school bus comes in blue or it comes in pink. Now this is a Victorian bedroom set for children, as you can see, with all these little fun features, coloured handles with ropes to open the doors with, a lot of space. All this furniture has space for the children, you know, hanging space, 2 drawers for everything, all your clothes, a little bedside table just in case you have books, lamps, alarm clocks, nice mattress. Now you see these little fun features, they mean a lot to children. This 4-drawer cupboard, extremely useful. 4 spacious cupboards for all your clothes, and if you do still have more clothes, then you can come over here and put them in your drawer. Now this little attachment on the side here, this piece of furniture, this is a little study desk. These little compartments here, just extra space to personalize your room. You could put photos, plants, whatever you like. Let's take a look at our cartoon range of furniture. Now if your children are fans of these cartoons, imagine the looks on their faces when they see these beds. I mean, even if they aren't fans, the cool characters and the bright colors add a fun feel to the room. You may even find that your children are actually eager to go to bed. Well, that's a bit of a long shot, but what I do know is that our cartoon range is fun and comfortable, exactly what your little ones need in their bedroom. The Smurf set comes with the Smurf bedhead and bed, accompanied by a cabinet which contains 3 compartments and hanging space. The Angry Birds range has a little bit more in that it has a bedhead, 2 drawers, 3 spacious drawers, and 1 pull-out desk. The Angry Birds range has a little bit more in that it has a bedhead, 2 drawers, 3 spacious drawers, and 1 pull-out desk. The Angry Birds range has a little bit more in that it has a bedhead, 2 drawers, 3 spacious drawers, and 1 pull-out desk. The Angry Birds range has a little bit more in that it has a bedhead, 2 drawers, 3 spacious drawers, and 1 pull-out desk. The Angry Birds range has a little bit more in that it has a bedhead, 2 drawers, 3 spacious drawers, and 1 pull-out desk. The Angry Birds range has a little bit more in that it has a bedhead, 2 drawers, 3 spacious drawers, and 1 pull-out desk. The Angry Birds range has a little bit more in that it has a bedhead, 2 drawers, 3 spacious drawers, and 1 pull-out desk. The with the bed obviously, but comes with 2 wardrobes. The smaller wardrobe has a compartment with hanging space, whilst the big wardrobe has 4 spacious compartments with a larger hanging space, and a big compartment down the bottom which has a lock and key. This could be used for safekeeping special items or just general storage. This is a twinkle set. Now I'm not exactly sure why they call it a twinkle set, but I think it has something to do with the fact that once hit the mattress, you're dancing with the stars. The twinkle set gives you twice the amount of sleep that you usually get from other mattresses. Why? Because it has another mattress underneath. Attached to this bed set is this table. Half of it's a desk and the other half is this table space so that you can put whatever you'd like to make your room a little bit more personable. Photos, trinkets, bits and pieces, it's up to you. The twinkle set maximizes space and accommodates 2. For a comfortable night's sleep at a highly competitive price, both you and your children will be over the moon with the twinkle bedroom set. The final set in the children's range of furniture at Brian Bell is the Sailor set. It's an impressive 5 pieces of furniture that combine together to make one well-equipped bedroom. The 5-piece set includes a delightfully designed bed, a small desk for schoolwork with 1 drawer and space for storage. The wardrobe has 5 spacious storage compartments for all your children's clothes and hanging space for your Sunday best. The small bedside table is for convenience close to the bed and can hold an alarm clock, a bedside lamp, or maybe colouring in books, or even toys. While we're here, I just want to point out these rubber handles. This small but significant feature exemplifies the intended use for this sort of furniture. It's safe for your children. Cementing this intention is the low-set bed, handles in easy-to-reach places, and the stable furniture. The last piece of the set is this cabinet with 2 spacious drawers. This storage area for all your belongings and whatever else you want. It's reasonably priced, it's fun and safe, and it's exciting looking furniture that does not compromise on safety. This is what it looks like at the Brian Bell Home Centre, but this is what it could look like in your home. So there you have it, our new children's furniture range. It's fun, colourful, safe, and very reasonably priced. Get out to your nearest Brian Bell Home Centre and have a look. Your kids will love sleeping on a bus, waking up next to characters they love, or sinking into the waves of the Sailor set. Hang on. What's that? What's that, Sri? Of course, no worries, I'll mention that. I just forgot to mention our all-wood deluxe dining sets. We have 5 and 7-piece sets selling at the moment, which are quality at a competitive price. And can I just underline competitive? For the quality we provide, even our most loyal customers would be surprised at the prices going at the moment. Come down and check out our camel and kebu sets. They're selling very quickly. Why? The price. So as you can see, Brian Bell has a fun range of products that are cost-effective and practical. So head down to your nearest Brian Bell Home Centre and check out our children's furniture range. It was good to see you guys all again, and I'll see you same time next week. And remember, great products, great prices, that is Brian Bell.
Best price, best quality, guaranteed at Brian Bell.
Right on, Mr. B.
That's all we have on House and Home this evening. Do join us again next week as Chef Teresa cooks up another recipe using flame flour, and Bill joins us once again for the Brian Bell segment. Until next week, you have a fruitful week, and for whatever you have planned for the weekend, may your weekend activities be happy and a safe one. Until then, it's good night for now.